and it is not in a hospital. It's in a museum, and it's an exhibit in which artists respond to the news of the day. It's all coming up.
Also coming up at 6 o'clock, the story of some heroes who saved lives at this fire. Neighbors who rushed to save the children, and in some cases, literally catching them as they were thrown from the burning building.
Thank you, Bill. There's an ever-changing art exhibit on display in Queens. Much like the news, it is literally replaced every 24 hours.
Eyewitness News reporter Lauren Glassberg is here now with more on this artwork.
Yeah, it's not just one artist who's contributing to the project, but upwards of 24. And they're all bound by one rule, that they create something that deals with the news of the day. Don't get too attached to anything you see on these walls, because at 12:30 every day, artists enter this circular gallery at PS1 Contemporary Art Center and get to work. They take down the art that was hung the day before and replace it with their own new creations inspired by the news of the past 24 hours.
I found since I've been engaged in this project, I'm reading the Times, I'm on Reuters, I'm looking at the BBC, I'm looking at the AP, and it's got to be what's a story that jumps out and bites me.
On Monday, Gail Rothschild was struck by the bizarre die-off of honeybees. The day before, her piece was about Afghanistan's booming opium crop. She's created a different piece every day since the exhibit opened in early February. The idea is Thierry Geoffroy's. He calls it emergency room, in part because he believes there are so many crises facing the world, which artists can and should address.
He can see things that other people cannot see. So when he looks at the newspaper, when he watches the news on TV, he can spot a lot of things that are strange to him.
Mac Primo has created short animations about topics in the news. This one's about diplomacy with North Korea, visualized through negotiation chairs. He and the other artists agree that daily deadlines offer up a new sort of artistic challenge.
It's an art. Figure drawing is a staple. It's good practice. And this feels like good practice conceptually.
It was an incredible opportunity to step aside from what I've been doing in my studio practice and to devote myself to this project.
The exhibit runs through March 19th. For more information, check out 7online.com. But the best time to go is at about noon, so you can see yesterday's pieces replaced by the newest creations right at 12:30. Yeah.
This is an interesting concept.
And it's a great challenge for the artists who often don't want to focus so much on news and current events. And a deadline. Yes, they have to watch us, right?
Thank you, Lauren.
Thanks, Lauren.
Coming up on Eyewitness News, Lee's going to be back to tell us just how cold it's going to get tonight.
Plus, treating the burn victims of the Bronx fire. 7's on call coming up.